Hello everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And I got an email from a member today which said that we started paying the login rewards on the 1st of March 2020. So it's a year since we started paying those login rewards. I don't think we actually launched the Weezer token until April. And so we may have two sort of anniversaries. This month is the anniversary of us starting to pay rewards, and I think next month is probably the anniversary of us starting to operate the Weezer token and generate income for people in the tokens, in the Weezer tokens. So it's been a long journey so far, but we are getting closer to the launch. How long will it be before we launch? I don't know, but I know that every day gets us closer and closer and closer. Devyani, developers have been working on the admin area. They've been making some changes in there which will be beneficial all round, but it's not something that you're likely to see, but it'll make the site more efficient, and it'll be more help for the support teams and all the people in the background that are serving this community. Support and everything else is pretty much up to date. I did get into the tickets very early this morning, and there weren't a lot there, but it was very early, and I've not been in since, so there may well be quite a number of tickets that are addressed to me that haven't been even seen by me yet, but they'll get addressed tomorrow morning. But everything else is going pretty much as planned. Withdrawals today are going to be very, very slow because quite frankly, cash coming in has been very, very slow. I think, there's only like $700 or something coming through coin payments, and that is usually a few thousand, but it's only been $700 and something today so far. And trading on the exchange is very, very slow. So there just isn't much to dish out, but hopefully that's going to resolve itself. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday was that I put up a new nest egg offer for March, and it's an excellent offer. The coins are trading currently at over $150 each, and that is increasing on a daily basis. And there is an opportunity to buy them at over 2/3 discount. That's, if you were to go down the high street and say 66% and more off everything in the store, you'd be in the door like a shot. And that's essentially what we have. So you want to get your tokens now. They are going up in value every day, and it won't be that long before we're launching the multiplyweezer.com site, hopefully sometime this month, and you will need to have some tokens ready to get in there, because the tokens that you will use for that will come directly off the Waves exchange, and any payments that you receive from that will go directly from Multiply Weezer back into your Waves exchange wallet. It'll be direct in and out from the Waves exchange for Multiply Your Weezer. How much will you need to get started? I wanted to make this totally affordable for everybody. And even though $10 is not a lot of money for most people, some of the people that we have, it is a lot of money for. and so you will be able to get started for as little as $3, and it'll be around about $150 to be all in. I don't like the all in expression. It smacks of people selling high ticket items and pushing people to get all in because you're going to miss out if you don't, and buy this thing and then you can sell it and make massive commissions. And but it is all in. I'm not quite sure whether there'll be multiple accounts available at this point in time. I've got to have a meeting with the people that are building the software and talk through that from the way we're doing things. But my objective is to make it as simple as possible for anyone to make $1,000 a month or close to it. There will be totally passive income involved through a revenue share portion of the money we take in. In fact, 50% of it will be split into a revenue share pool. That may be enhanced. I mean, I'm looking at possibilities there, but at the moment, it'll be 50% into a revenue share pool, which will provide totally passive income for anybody in there. So it means that, you know, if you come in just at $3, you will be involved in the revenue share until you have $9. Okay, so until we've made 3 times your income for you, and then your position will expire, and you would need to refresh it. And that applies all the way through, and as I say, up to, it's about $150. So that's what we're looking at, and that's what we're building. And I moved away from my original intention because I know for a fact that it looks great to have a big matrix and show with these big numbers and tell people that they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but the reality is that most of them don't. And I didn't want that. I wanted something that I feel everybody has a really, really good chance of succeeding and making some money. Some people are going to make more than others, obviously. That's always the way. And I want to talk a little bit about that as well today, because I've talked about belief and attitude on many occasions, but I want to put it into a more organized format. There's nothing particularly new in what I'm going to say and what I'm going to be building, because I am going to put it together as like a little course. But I just want to try out the basics with you over the next few days. And I don't know, probably 20 years ago, I used to sell the thing about the millionaire mindset. And it helped a lot of people. And I want to bring that up to date and change it around a little bit, and develop it basically for our members, so that we can help you prosper in more ways than just by giving you money. We can help you prosper in lots of additional ways. And so I'm going to be, over the course of the next few lives, running through some of the basics of that with you as well. And I hope that'll help you. And I will, as I say, format it into a sort of course, and we may even sell it for a nominal fee in We Share Abundance, and it'll be something that you'll be able to sell and generate commissions for. And it won't be expensive. Having said that, I mean, when I sold it, probably 20, maybe even more than 20 years ago. No, I think probably about 20. I think I was selling it for $97 then. So what should we sell it for now? I don't know. But I'm thinking we should sell it the really low price to help people. It's not a profiteering thing, it's just a way to help people. And if we sold it for maybe $10, and $7 of that went in commissions to the members, so it would be like $3.50 if somebody bought it through your link, and $3.50 if somebody bought it through the link of somebody that had been introduced by you, because we would still keep that two-tier system in. And then that would leave $3 to go into the administration pot. So that's something along the lines that I'm thinking about. And I hope we are live and broadcasting, because I've never checked. And I've not even started with our customary little prayer at the moment. So let's just move to that first of all. Dear Heavenly Father, bless this community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and through that love, that each may find the joy of service, and through that service, they may attract all they need in life. Amen. Okay, so now let me move to Facebook and check that we are in fact live. I've got a blank page for Facebook at the moment. Come on, Facebook. But there we go. We share abundance publicly. I don't know whether it's my computer or Facebook. And if we scroll down, we should find me. Click to expand. Have we got comments? Come on, come on. No, but I am live. Maybe I can get comments in another browser. Sometimes they come up after a while. Let me just check another browser. Where? Here we go. Yeah, we have comments in this browser. Okay. I'm not sure that I've got all the comments now, though, with it being 10 minutes or so since we started. I think I've probably had them chopped off by Facebook, the top ones. But we've got Nigeria and India, and more from India and South Africa. Holland. Is the $250 offer still available? No, it finished. I let it was a February offer. I let it run actually into the 2nd of March. We changed it on sometime in the 2nd of March, and we have the new offer available, which is, as I mentioned, it's over 66% discount on the market value of tokens. Good offer. Okay, we've got the UK in, and Kenya and India. If we invest $300 in multiplex Visa, then I get $900 Visa token in Waves Exchange. Don't understand that, but if you do, well, great. Multiply Visa. you'll have, if you, well, I don't think you'll be able to invest 300. You might if we have multiple entries, but it'd be about 150, the maximum investment. And the passive side of that investment would provide you with $450, but you would need to renew that. So that's $150 out of that. So there'd be $300 profit, which you could draw or do whatever you want with, and that would go directly into the Waves Exchange. Yes. Okay, so that I got confused with multiplex, we said, but it's my fault for not understanding. It's multiply. In fact, I've forgotten what it is. It's just multiplyweezer.com. Yeah. Okay. So $3 get $9. That's it. Yeah. How fast will that happen? I don't know. It depends on how much revenue we get in, because it is a revenue share part of the plan. It's not like we have now where we say, okay, at the end of the month you've got that, boom. Okay. If we get a lot of entries, it'll happen quickly. If it's slow, it'll take a bit longer. I'm hoping it'll be round about a month, but there's no guarantees for any time whatsoever. Sri Lanka. Oh, the big news, of course, is we've got the 4th Test match against India, England against India, or India against England, I should say, because India are at home. I think it's starting tomorrow. And if England can pull themselves together from the ashes, I shouldn't say ashes connected with cricket, that's to do with Australia, but if they can rise from that, like the Phoenix, from the defeat that they had in the last test and the second test as well, then hopefully we'll get a really good contest. And I personally hope that England can level the series, but as long as we get some really good test cricket on a decent wicket, that's what we really need. Okay, more from South Africa. Yeah, it'll go straight into Waves Exchange. Your $3 will come from Waves Exchange, and any drawings that you have, 3, 6, 9, $150, $1,000, whatever it is, will go straight into Waves Exchange as well. Can't say it. Papua New Guinea. Hi there. Okay, I can't see any more comments, but as I say, I probably missed some because Facebook chops off the ones at the top as we get more and more in. So hopefully there are other people here that are normally here, and welcome to everybody anyway. Okay. I talked a little bit about the development and the ad side of things, and there's not a lot to tell you there at the moment. It's ongoing, and the focus very, very soon, once we get through just 1 or 2 little bits and pieces, will be on getting the new website available, because that will be massive. It will make a massive change. There'll be lots of things we can do with that site we can't do with the current site, and there'll be lots of things you can do with that site that you can't do with the current site. But getting back to attitude and belief, I know some of you'll think it's hogwash, but it isn't. If you don't have the right attitude and you don't have the right belief patterns and the right mentality, the right mindset, you won't move from where you are. You need to change. to find the success that everybody dreams about. And most people allow their dreams to wither and get covered in cobwebs and lose their place and disappear. They've been stuck in a bag somewhere and put in the corner, and they just disintegrate. And that's sad. So you need to get that bag out of the corner and dust the cobwebs off it and pull out those dreams and polish them up a bit, and shine them up and see how beautiful they were when they were first created, and put them on the mantelpiece, put them on the bathroom mirror, put them anywhere you want, put them back into your life, because everything that you dream, you can achieve. But let me ask you 3 critical questions. You don't need to answer in the comments, but you need to answer them yourself, yes or no, in your own mind. Do you believe that you can become wealthy? That's the first question. Do you really, truly believe that you can become wealthy? Second question is related to the level of wealth, I suppose. Do you think it's possible for you to become a multi-millionaire? Think about that. Is it possible for you to become a multi-millionaire? And answer honestly, And lastly, do you believe that there are literally thousands of ways to build massive wealth? And that should be an easy question for you, because if you look around at the people that are wealthy, they've not all done it the same way. They've all got similar mindsets, but the way that they've built the wealth has differed. If you look, Branson did it through selling records. Apple, computers, software is the big thing. Lots of people have done it through different software applications, social media things, Windows itself, and the Apple system, and all that sort of thing, but all different facets of that. Cell phones, real estate, all sorts of different ways. So that is probably the easiest of these questions for you to answer. So 1, do you believe that you can become wealthy? 2, is it possible for you to become a multimillionaire? And do you believe that there are thousands of ways to build massive wealth? Because if you can answer yes to any of those questions, why aren't you? And the simple answer to that is that you're lacking the millionaire mindset. So how would you go about achieving the millionaire mindset? And what is it? Basically, wealthy people think differently than poor people. And I'm going to start off with 3 basic steps to building abundant wealth. I know we share abundance, but I don't class wealth in the 7 elements of abundance here. What I class here in the 7 elements of abundance are peace, hope, harmony, love, health, happiness, and liberty. Okay, wealth's not included in there, because I believe that wealth flows to you anyway if you have those 7 elements in place. But if you look at 3 critical steps to building abundant wealth, the first one is belief. You must believe you deserve a better life for yourself and your family. The second thing is about actions, because, as I said, millionaires think differently than poor people. And because they think differently, they act differently. Their actions are different than the average person. And I want to go through, not today, because it would take too long, but I'm going to go through 15 wealth building principles to teach you how to build your own wealth. And the third element is education. You must nourish your mind. It's not uncommon for people to go to a hairdresser and spend $30 or $50 having their hair done. This is on the outside of the head. Here, $30, $50. You ask them to spend $20 on a book that can help them improve what's in their head, and they think that you're scamming them. Which is the scam? $30, $50 to take your hair and make it different than it naturally is? Or $20 or $30 or maybe $50 for a book or a course that will change what's inside your head? There are 14 critical wealth benefits that a person must have to possess an abundant life. You must be absolutely sure that you can create an abundant and great life. Poor people tend to believe they get whatever they get. They have a victim mentality. This is where I am. This is what happens to me all the time. It's just the way that it is. I'm a victim. But wealthy people believe that they can create wealth and they're in charge of their own destiny. 95% of the wealth globally is held by 5% of the population. And it's often been said that if you took all that wealth away from that 5% and distributed it amongst the other 95%, within 12 months it would be back with the 5%. Because they understand and believe that they are worthy of that wealth and can create it and can attract it, and so they're in charge of their own destiny. And so always remember, opportunity is under your nose. Little checks lead to big checks. You just need to add a zero onto your current paycheck to make a big change in your life. So you must say, and I've commented on this before, I can do this. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to take action today, because time for us all is limited. Take action today if you want a better tomorrow. And educate your mind every day. Spend some of your time educating your mind, however you choose to do it, whether it's reading books, whether it's watching videos, whether it's meditation. Meditation is my preferred method, because that way you're drawing knowledge from the cosmos, from the universe, from God. Truly enlightened people have all the answers to anything that you can ever ask them. Unfortunately, I'm not that person. I'm way, way, way away from that. But if you read books from truly enlightened people, you'll see that it doesn't matter what people have asked them or questioned. They know instinctively the right answer. And when you examine it, it's perfect answer. And so my preferred method is meditation, and you can get the self-realization course. There's a link to that on the website, and that will teach you all about meditation. And I don't know a better course than that. There are 1,600 words a minute that a person says subconsciously. 1,600 words every minute. Okay? And these words are what you're saying to yourself, and they program your subconscious mind. If you get into meditation, you go beyond subconscious, which is very powerful, but you get into superconscious, which is the ultimate. It's where you can actually create miracles and manifest anything you want in life. But you've got to stop saying things like, I'm a failure and I can't do anything and I can't recruit, and you've got to go away from that victim attitude, and you've got to start saying, I can, and I choose to. I can do anything I choose. It's my choice to become whatever. And it's good to shout out loud. Do it now. Shout out loud. I will have an abundant life. And in order for you to improve your subconscious mind, you need those positive words and you need those positive thoughts. Because if you're putting in negative thoughts, you're going to get negative results. Put in positive thoughts, you're going to get positive results. It's like they say about computer programming, garbage in, garbage out. So that's the start of what I want to be going through. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. But that is the basic. Like, as I say, you can find this information in lots of other places. It's not unique. I'm no great professor of how to become wealthy or anything. But I have studied it, and I have done a lot of work on my mind. I was a silver graduate, and I'm a master hypnotist. I passed for clinical hypnotherapy, and all to do with the mind. It's always fascinated me, the power of the mind. And we all have that power within us. It's not unique to me or that person or that person. It's within every single person. All you've got to do is dig deep and find it. Meditation will help you do that. Okay, so that's what I want to be going. That's an introduction to it, and I'll be doing little different parts of it as we go through. I will put it together as a course in the form of, I don't know, maybe videos, maybe an ebook, maybe a bit of both, I don't know. And yeah, I think we can put it up on the site, and we can sell it for a modest fee. If we sell it too cheap, people won't think it's worth anything. If we sell it too expensively, it'll restrict people getting access to it. We'll have to. We might try a few different price points and just see what works best. Okay, so that's one of the things I've got planned. There are other products that I've had built as well that will be coming along shortly, but we can't implement them till we get the new site, because we need the MAL, and we can't put the MAL on this site. It would just blow the whole system up. So that's where we are in development and things, and what's going on. Okay, so let me see if there's anything here. Okay, I've seen Julie Felix from Papua, so I know if I go back there. What will be the withdrawal policy for Multiply Visa offer? There will be a minimum amount to just savers, because I don't think we'll be able to fully automate it. Certainly the developer that's working on it doesn't think that's viable, but so we want to limit the amount of withdrawals in some way. So we probably limit it to a certain value to save us having millions of tiny little withdrawals to handle. But other than that, I don't think there'll be any restrictions. Will there be any product attached to Multiply Visa? Yes, there will. Madagascar, hi there. And Dave's in as well. Norman first, stop mixing with negative Nellies. Yeah, part of what you'll be getting is the fact that you become very like the 5 people you spend most time with. So you want to be spending time with people that you admire and aspire to being like, rather than people probably that you're mixing with now. This is perhaps a good place to start. Pick out the people that are positive within here, within the group. Pick out the people that are always helping people, and connect with them and start spending time with them, because it's not always easy to do it from your own home situation. You might have a negative spouse. Oh, you're getting involved in that internet thing, and they never work. You've lost thousands of dollars already. When are you going to give up on that? And it can be difficult, and especially friends and relations, and so pick people that you aspire to be like and spend time with them. And as Norman first says, stop mixing with the negative Nellies. Yara's in, hi, from Paraguay. Okay, let me scroll down. Pakistan, Nigeria. One of my downline face issue in KYC is documents not submitted. Why? I don't know. Why hasn't he submitted them? I don't know. ID card is Urdu or English. It has to be something where we can read your name. If you're using one, some sort of identity document that we can't read, we need a translation of it, a notarized translation. Please. I went through that yesterday. The reasons for it are people have been trying to pull fast ones, and so it spoilt it for everybody else. Dave says he's met a lot of positive people via We Share Abundance. Yeah, we have a core of very positive, wonderful people here. When is the Visa market value going to hit 300? I don't know. When it gets there, it will get there. It's on the up. and more from Nigeria there. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope once I start pushing out more information about what I'm building in this little course, that get some feedback off you, and we'll make it work. As I say, about 20 years ago, I had this millionaire mindset course. It was in the form of an ebook, and I sold it for $97, and it brought me in probably $20,000 or $30,000 worth of sales. So I think we can put something together that's of value, but I don't want to be up in the $97 for it. I would like to, like I say, we'll have to try a few different price points, but I want to make it as cost effective as possible. And when I would say cost effective, I mean something that people will see that it has value because of the price and yet can afford it. Okay, Jan's just got in from the Netherlands. He's just missed. He's just missed everything because I'm going. Okay, I've got to get back into a different browser because I'm in Facebook here, and yeah, the Facebook comments never came up in Chrome. I don't know why. Get back to the right tab, Melon app. There we go. And so there you go. No songs tonight. Nothing springs to mind. But there are loads and loads of great positive songs that have been sung through the ages. You know, I believe is something that I hit on yesterday because I was talking about belief. But there was one by Frank Sinatra sung a few very positive songs, but there's one that he had a hit with. Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move a rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes, he's got high hopes, he's got high apple pie in the sky. Hope so any time you're feeling low, instead of getting low, just remember that ant. Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Where is it? Next time you're found with your chin on the ground, there's a lot to be learned, so look around. You know, and that's got lots of verses, obviously, but good positive songs. Put them into your head. Put everything that is good about life in your head. And don't allow negativity in. I don't allow any negative. I shut myself off from anything that is not connected with where I'm going with We Share Abundance. It doesn't matter what it says, where it's coming from, whatever it is, it doesn't get in there. It's unless it is helpful to my mission and my goals, it's blocked out. It doesn't matter whether it's being shouted or hammered at me incessantly, whatever. There's no way it can get in here. Okay? And you've got to be like that. And if anything does creep in that's negative, you've got to get rid of it like that. You've got to cancel that thought. And literally say that. You know, if you have a thought, oh, well, I'm not sure I can do that, you've got to go cancel. I know that it's possible to be done. There's no reason why I can't do it. There's no reason why I can't do it. I'm as good as anybody else. I can do that. If you have a thought about, I talked about affording things before, you know. Or some people have this "I can't afford it" attitude. You've got to change that "can't" to "how can I?" How can I? Not "I can't." So make sure whatever's going in there is good, positive stuff. Otherwise, you're programming yourself for failure, and you don't want to be doing that. Get your dusty old dreams bag out, go through it all, bring them all out. Oh yeah, this was a good one. I remember that. Dust it off. Whoa, yeah. Let me polish it up. Let me shine it up, because it's a really. Let me put it in a prominent place. I want to see that, because that's where I'm going. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Where I'm going now is out for a walk with Cody. God bless you all. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your time. Thanks for sharing your